It's a mess.
Is this thing on? Apparently, Brooke.
Howdy, folks. How are we today? We are here. We are back. The Fantastic Four. I feel like we're seeing each other quite regularly these days. I like
We
it.
are.
Yeah,
We fit well in these little boxes. Welcome to UC are live for another week. I'm gonna start. It's meant to be summer here, and it's 16 degrees, which is like 60 degrees for you guys. And it's normally a lot hotter, and it's going to be like this all week. Normally, it's Christmas time. We get like, sweltering, bloody heat wave temperature. But now you got to it's sweater weather. Sweater weather at Christmas.
Welcome to global cooling.
I know, global warming doesn't exist. We're going to have snow next year. I swear to God. It's so exciting.
Snow here.
You had sweater weather. You're good now? You're situated? You're good to go? You're good? She's with
yeah. I am disheveled. I'm making it through. I am fighting a hangover all day. I got drunk at my Christmas party last night, and it was a stupid idea, but I don't regret a goddamn thing. And I'm surrounded by Amazon boxes because Santa just decides to drop shit off, and I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I'm so tired. Stripping on camera.
So we're going to see the gradual degradation of Christina as the night goes on.
The holiday season is not my time.
Gonna be great. Yeah, you're not a holiday girl.
You know what? I love it because Christmas Eve is like the best holiday ever in life. Like for my family, we all get together. It's like this big tradition with all the fishes, yada yada yada, all that crap.
Fishes.
The seven fishes.
The 7 fishes. You don't do the 7 fishes.
I don't eat
the loaves,
fish.
the
I'm
fishes.
A gay man.
I don't eat fish either, but I'm Italian, and what's served.
Have to do it. The Feast of the 7 Fishes. It's Christmas Eve, dude.
I come from poor Italians. Okay, their spaghetti sauce is like water.
Some Italians do that.
Listen, my family was poor too. Okay, believe me, they did. My mom grew up in like a 3-bedroom apartment, and there were 6 of them. So, plus my grandma and grandpa. So there was 8 of them. So I just
God rest their souls.
Yeah. Anyway, going to rant about everything else.
You can rant about anything.
That's what the show's about.
So exhausted.
Feel free to rant away.
Yeah.
Vera, how are you going?
We're going good. It's been a rough week.
Yep.
Mom passed away this week, but we're getting through it.
Vera, I didn't know.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Thank you.
I know the situation, but I still am sorry.
But thank you. I just needed to be here and be in a place where I can say fuck.
Congratulations!
Yeah, these guys are crazy. I'm still sending my condolences either way.
Thank you, Christine.
We like to, that's what we like to do on this show. Dead
Are you gonna get the Wegmans cake though?
Back on air.
I did get the Wegmans cake, and do you know what he wrote on it?
What did he write?
Here's to smother with love.
Awful. Oh my God.
I toned it down from what I was gonna put on it because I was worried.
Yeah, he told me what he was gonna put
Good
on
riddance? What are you gonna say? Oh my goodness.
Which is, because I was like, oh, nobody answers.
It's an offline conversation.
And I'm like, oh God. I'm like, oh, I don't know. I got a very dark sense of humor.
Yeah.
It was much appreciated.
And who doesn't love cake? Who doesn't love cake in a time of need?
Exactly. Stress eating.
Stress eating is always good. How is Jeffrey Emmett this week? What is going on?
I got the wretched fucking tree up, and then I this is the first year, and I don't know how many years. I think I said it last week that I have not Christmas shopped before October. So, like Christina, the boxes have just been coming, and they're massive, and I don't know what to do with them. I have underneath my bed just shoved with shit, and the kids are like, what's all this shit? And I'm like, just subscribe and say paper towels, toilet paper. The fuck? This one box is as big as my treadmill, and it's like, it's the electric scooter. I'm like, what the fuck am I gonna do with this? I'm like, I didn't think it was. I thought it was just like one of those little razor things. No, bitch. No, I think it has a seat. I'm like, and then I realized it goes up to 15 miles an hour. My kid's gonna die.
Yeah.
He's got no coordination.
Like a helmet now.
Yeah, he's got a helmet, but I mean, he can't ride a bike. It goes 15 miles an hour. It goes up to 8 miles distance. He's gonna die.
Oh my God.
It's over. I'm like, oh, this ain't good. And then tomorrow, but I am gonna take them. We're gonna go see the new Avatar in IMAX 3D. I'm like, I'm gonna fall off the thing and die. I already know it is.
I almost killed myself in an IMAX theater, and I think it was the first Avatar. We went to see it, and we were late, and I'm trying to walk down to the front to get to this where the empty seats are, and all of a sudden this thing was whoosh over my head, and I went, whoa! My freaking face.
Vera's tripping out. She's like, what the fuck?
What's in this popcorn?
Yeah, I haven't seen an IMAX movie since I was a kid, and it was, I remember being like, oh, and two, the screen's so big, so I'm like, I don't know how this is gonna be with a movie, because like you kind of gotta be like,
Hey, Josh,
you'll take it all in.
Look where you need to look.
I haven't seen the first Avatar. So I'm not going to see the second one.
Oh, Steve, shut the fuck up. Go see it in 3D. Just for the Steve, the visual alone is fucking amazing.
The visual alone is pretty amazing. The story is kind of eh.
Yeah, who cares? It's worth. Steve, I'll send you the fucking $20 just to go. I'm telling you, just smoke.
Oh, Jeffrey, you think movie tickets are $20 in Australia?
I'm giving you American money, whore.
Make it rain.
How much
if anyone would
movie tickets in Australia?
Depends on what kind of class of movie you see.
Yeah.
So, standard movie tickets can be anywhere from $15 to so you can't you can't
pretty
take
comparable.
Yeah, but compared to, but like the gold class fancy ones can be like $30 and stuff like that. Then you gotta buy food and all that
I
kind
paid
of stuff.
$22 for a matinee.
Ooh.
Where?
In Branson, fucking Missouri.
Branson, Missouri. Branson, Missouri.
New York, I can guarantee you that.
It is an IMAX, 3D.
All right, IMAX is different.
It is.
Yeah.
Hey. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe one day I'll get carried away with it, but I don't.
It is visually stunning. The story itself is meh.
Steve, you gotta go see it in 3D. You're just gonna be like, oh, trying to grab shit.
No, I went and saw one of the Resident Evil movies in 3D.
Oh my God!
But in like surround 3D, so the set, like I was the only person in the theater, and so when the zombies is creeping up behind you, like I'm like, this is one of those movies where like you know how like they do the promo things where they have actors in the cinemas and stuff like that.
Right.
I'm like, this is gonna be me. I'm gonna be on TV when there's gonna be like some actor guy coming behind me and I'm like, fuck off! And just punch hard. I had to keep taking the glasses off and looking behind me. I'm like, is that okay? No. Okay. No.
You always call me boss man, so your homework is to go see Avatar 3D so we can do a whatever the fuck that show is we have on Tuesdays.
Sightseeing?
Yeah.
A side seating on Avatar. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wait, didn't we have other movies written down for that?
Stop!
We've got lots of movies.
Spoiler
We got
alert,
lots of movies.
I'll be in there for spoiler alert.
We've got we're gonna do Dirty Dancing at some point. Remember, we're gonna
Yes,
do a watch
Oh
that's
party.
what it was.
We're gonna do a watch
And-
party for Dirty
And
Dancing sometime in the
beaches or
holidays.
something? I
Beaches,
forgot what the other one was.
beaches.
I think I
I'm the one.
I'm
I'm the one person excited about beaches.
So,
All right.
if you're watching the show and you'd like to be a part of the watch party when we all watch the movies, send us a
Let us
message
know.
and you can actually watch the movies with us, and then maybe you can join us on there and be a part of the review.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, that sounds like fun.
Always looking for new friends. You know, we ain't particular. We ain't
Hi,
particular.
Anthony.
We take all comers, literally.
It's your boyfriend, Vera.
Luke's not here though. All right, we got some news to talk about. Shall we do it, ladies and gentlemen?
We're done.
Strap on your 3D glasses.
Diving in, yeah.
It's time for this week. That's the wrong one.
What's the wrong
Hot
one?
load of hot topics.
I haven't had much sleep. I'm sorry. I've been
Fine, I'm
ghost
hungover. I don't even
hunting.
know what's going on.
I've been
I
ghost
knew
hunting, I'm
you.
sorry.
Listen, guys. Steve, I can message this dude any hour, any time of the day or night, and I get an instant response. When I don't, I either think he's dead because he can't actually be sleeping. He has been sleeping. It's or busy. I'm like, I don't care for it.
It's Nosferatu.
I had limited internet capabilities, but if you haven't seen it, we had to see it, so you're gonna see it now, and we're gonna talk about it, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go.
America needs a superhero.
Your announcement. But
That's
major
right,
award.
ladies and gentlemen. The former president of the United States felt it necessary to make a promo trailer for a special
Hopefully-
announcement he had coming
Your
out.
favorite president. That's what he said. Hopefully your favorite
It's
president.
I thought you were gonna play the commercial.
No.
Have you guys seen? I put it up on TikTok.
Yes, I just
There's
saw it.
a
Yeah.
whole commercial, and he's
Trump
offering.
Limited edition trading cards. Only $99.
I think I'm gonna get my
each.
dad that for Christmas,
Not
actually.
$99 a set.
Look at this
come
shit.
on.
Look
I'm
at this
serious.
shit.
What he wishes he looked like. They cut out his.
I know.
face and it
Yeah, I
depends.
mean, look at this fucking thing. You know that this old man has got the worst comb over in the fucking planet. You know that his junk is dangling in the soup when he sits on the toilet. And he has the nerve to deck himself out as Captain fucking America. You know this diaper wearing comb over motherfucker is saggy boobs and belly all over the place. And
Oh.
God, somebody thinks that he looks like this? Oh.
What
Please.
I have to ask because why?
I have no idea.
Why?
Because his ego, because he has an ego the size of this planet.
He's
And it has to be stroked. That too,
He
yeah.
does need
I'm
money.
sure he needs money.
So
Yeah.
he's
It is
offering,
$99 a piece, Christina.
if you
That's
get
insane.
If you buy these cards, you
They're
get
not
a chance.
cards either.
Well, right, they're digital. So and plus they can run out. Digital cards that
Wait.
can run out, mind you.
What?
You get a chance to
The
win
NFTs,
a golden
yeah.
ticket. A golden ticket. Where you could win a chance to go have dinner with Donald Trump. The catch is you're gonna have to pay for that fucking dinner. Allegedly.
And
Or
look at how well the golden ticket worked out for the people in Willy Wonka. Hello.
you could go and play golf at one of his resorts, or you could get a Zoom call.
Wow.
Long distance charges apply. I mean, it's just there's always some kind of red tape bullshit. It's in. He's like, there's lots of prizes. You're gonna love it. We got tons of prizes. There's tons of
The grifter in chief.
I just and his fan base has had enough. They were on Twitter. Fuck you. fuck you and your cards. This is too fun. This is not being a criminal, not sexually assaulting women, not stealing classified documents, but releasing digital trading cards. Was the line.
That was the bridge too far, right?
That was it.
That's too much.
We're done.
I can't.
It was the last fucking straw.
Every time I think,
Every
I think I understand America.
That's
every
what
time I
pushed these
think
people over the edge. So now they're like, Ron DeSantis 2024, let's go.
Where has that come from?
Oh, they've been loving him.
They have.
But it's like going from like the Emperor's New Clothes to Dr. Evil, right? He's like
Right, yeah.
stroking his cat in the background going, excellent. Monty Birds.
Yeah, right.
It's going to be amazing because the Republican Party is going to rip itself apart. And then you got I posted the video and the tweets of Marjorie Taylor Greene going after Mitch
speaking
McConnell.
of losing their mind.
I mean, the whole thing. It's all bonkers. The Republican Party is going to just tear itself apart. And I, frankly, am fucking here for it.
Yeah. Oh, man.
I just the shit that comes out of these people's mouths.
You do realize that if that actually happens and the Republican Party splinters, that the Democratic Party will splinter as well.
Hopefully.
Yeah. You'll get your moderates and your progressives. Yep.
That would be a great thing, I think, to have much more. Why is Luke telling me I'm a good girl? I don't know. Okay. Just like, oh, you're not on air, but you can message me. Okay. Just saying. We need more viable parties in this country because this two-party bullshit with all these crazy people, like the fact that our choices were Donald Trump and Biden, is still absolutely.
And even Joe's having to go at the trading cards. I love it. Joe's getting in there on the trading cards. He's funny.
What did Joe say? I missed it. What did Joe
I'll find it. I'll find it. You talk amongst yourselves.
I like that Trump stole the dark Brandon. All of a sudden, he's got the rays coming out of his eyes, like all the dark Brandon memes.
Is this like his audition for like a canceled DC movie? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
What is his goal?
Oh, we'll be talking about that stuff later too.
I'm sure somebody.
Though, was that these are scenes from his career. He was a cowboy. He was an astronaut. He was a fighter.
When was he a cowboy?
He was not any of these things. He was never a superhero.
When he was 5.
The only thing he was a freak. Yeah, he might as well be in his underoos, for Christ's sake.
Should have had like his bed comforter on his back.
Like when even your mother calls you an idiot. Like, I don't know, guys. I don't know.
Allegedly.
It's in print. That's not allegedly. It's in print.
Well, not everything in print is golden.
Well, look.
Clearly,
so Joe had his own tweet. So he had his own, I have some major announcements the last couple of weeks too. And then he lists, the president listed a consumer price report that showed inflation easing in recent weeks, the signing of legislation to protect same-sex marriage, the prisoner swap that brought home Brittany Griner, and et cetera, and gas price, falling gas prices. So, real things that a president should be worried about, as opposed to ego stroking, one might say.
Listen, I'm really tired though about hearing the inflation going down when my grocery bill is still astrofucking-omical and my gas and electric bill is now double what it was last year.
Yeah, and oil.
I get that, but
Global
people
warming.
are out there spending money.
Oh, I'm not blaming Biden. I understand that it's like, he doesn't run these companies. But at the same time, like, let's pick something else to like brag about. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
maybe let's not brag about that.
I can always tell when the economy's taking a downturn because me and my little supper club on Friday nights, we can walk into any restaurant without a reservation.
Yeah.
But if we walk into a reservation, in the last couple
into a
weeks,
reservation
with no reservation, we've waited a long time,
How
and that's
dare you.
that's a sign that things are turning around. Yes, I know that eggs are still $4 a dozen. Believe me, when I saw that, I clutched the pearls.
Going down here.
Eggs are going down.
Jeffrey, I'm surprised you don't have your own chickens up in the mountains.
I know.
Listen,
that's a bridge too far.
I just feel like there's a point where it becomes like a child labor law. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not fucking taking care of no goddamn chickens. My name is not Brian. You know what I mean? Like him crying about the dog that ate the chicken and how he was devastated because it ripped it to shreds. I'm not the one, okay? I don't want animals. I'm trying to travel. I got shit to do. I ain't got time to be fucking plucking no eggs out of no chicken's ass.
So my sister are actually required to pluck them out of the ass.
I'm over there. Listen, I don't even have a plant stand because all my herbs and shit are inside from the winter or the summer. I'm ready to fucking throw those things out in the woods because there's too many of them and they're on a fucking card table, okay? And I have 5 plant lights going and it's like too much clutter and I'm like, I can't handle it. So I'm like, the plants have got to fucking go.
You love fresh herbs, Jeffrey. You love.
I don't give a fuck. I'll buy them. I don't care. I don't care about or the pepper plants. I'm like, I don't care. I'll just buy them. I don't. Actually, you know what? I didn't see my pepper plants upstairs at my aunt's. I think she killed my fucking pepper plants.
Oh, fucking hell!
No,
it's pretty easy to kill a plant.
They are.
She was supposed to take them inside or put them upstairs at her house while I was gone.
So from one tyrannical dictator to another, Jeffrey's been busy with this man this week.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, this asshole.
Elon.
Yeah,
Supervillain Elon Musk. Supervillain Elon Musk is deciding what we should have, who we should see and what we should see and all that kind of thing. And
just before we were going to air, he blocked some CNN reporter. Aaron Rutter. I follow his stuff all the time.
Anyone that says anything against Elon Musk, basically.
He's an independent reporter. He suspended his account, and the dude doesn't even know why. There's no such thing as free speech. It's whatever fucking Elon Musk.
Right.
I'm like, I can't wait. I want to go take the show account and like go just fucking little dick, fucking ugly, goddamn. Flat-faced looking bitch. With
love, appear on the show anytime.
Allegedly.
That'd be interesting. Allegedly. Vera says no. But we are going to talk more about social media a little bit later. But there's been some craziness this week because of the media and social media. Did anyone catch any of Harry and
I haven't seen it. Did you guys watch it?
Watched the first episode, but I slept through some of it.
Okay,
I slept through the last episode of The Crown.
Not really. Everyone's like, "Oh, where's the spice? Where's the rah rah rah? What? Where's the drama?" It might suggest that there probably isn't as much as the tabloid media would have us believe there is.
I think that's their whole point, right? Like all that shit is made up, and they're just trying to take back their narrative. For what I saw most of, I thought it was good. I thought everything they were doing was fine. I didn't see a problem with any of the people being like, "Oh, they don't want attention." Blah, blah, blah. Fuck off! Like they're just trying to tell their version, their side of the story. Like kiss their ass, you know? Like.
Yeah, a lot of the criticism was that they gave access to their personal videos of their children and da-da-da, but they gave them 15 hours that they hand-selected.
Right.
It wasn't like that a warts and all documentary.
Well,
they're still very much... Yeah.
They said it was never about privacy. It was
No,
about
exactly.
all the bullshit, and that they were not allowed to respond to the bullshit, that nobody was protecting them.
Yeah.
Well, the stuff about the institution, you know, the name for the people that protect the monarchy,
The firm.
not the firm. That's it. Not the monarchs. I mean, that stuff is batshit fucking crazy. You know,
That's true.
But these people control everything. These puppeteers. You know, what you can say, what you can't say, what you can wear, what you can't wear. You know.
From what I gathered, like I haven't seen the whole thing, and I heard that like the next 3 episodes come out like tomorrow or whatever. But
they're the drama ones. Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like he's protecting her. You know, like I get it. I get it from their end. You know, I'm playing devil's advocate here because I know that everyone's like, oh fucking whatever. But I feel bad for Megan. She got into it. Obviously, she knew what she was getting into. But anyway, he was protecting her. He didn't want what happened to his mom to happen to his wife. Like, and I get it. Like
100%. 100%.
I can't do him dirty for doing the documentary. It is what it is.
Not at all.
Look at fucking Casey Anthony, that twat. I mean,
well,
anyone will do anything to get
they got
their word out.
Pay.
Yeah,
you know
I mean,
what I mean?
anything to do anything to get their word out.
You ever seen the Casey Anthony face? Look at his face. Either that or he saw a ghost.
I can't. I can't with the Casey Anthony. I can't.
I haven't watched it. I haven't. There will not be a day in my life that I will watch that.
Oh,
there's nothing that woman can say that I need to know.
Nope.
You might be surprised.
Don't you fucking start. You say one fucking thing that you think that this bitch is not fucking guilty. I swear to God, I will come to you right now.
Oh my God, you promised? She's totally innocent. It was her dad.
Oh my God.
Getting on the turnpike. She's coming for you.
Yeah, it's her dad. I can't.
No, I can't.
Daddy.
No. She is so manipulative that she gets.
I know.
She gets her way to say whatever the fuck she wants to say, and again, no rebuttal like from anybody else. Hey, you have nobody on that entire show stating the opposition. You have nobody saying anything against her. You know, again, the prosecution side. No, nobody. It's all about her and how you.
Very equal and fair. Very balanced. So balanced.
Yeah.
Wow. I think the prosecution said enough at the case. They fucked the whole thing up. You know what I mean? Like that prosecutor was an asshole, and he did a no-show on our show. Just saying.
Really?
Yeah. They sent us his book for free. We all had copies of his book signed. It's sitting in the house in Auburn.
Wow.
And the asshole. They messaged us early that day. Yeah, he's gonna be there, whatever. And didn't he fucking not show up because I think we posted something and they could tell like we were kind of gonna read him to filth.
Yeah.
And he didn't. He
went
didn't
running.
Come on. Yeah. He blew off a fucking.
But I've got to say. with Harry and Meghan, they could do the no comment, but they are choosing to to stand up for themselves, which is what a lot of royals refuse to do. They count out and go, yes, ma'am, no.
And in so many interviews, Diana tried to stick up for herself. So all the time, she had her voice, and I like that about what is his name? What's his name?
Harry.
Harry.
Yeah. I like that about Harry. Like, again, just stick up for yourself. Keep going with that.
I just love that his autobiography is called Spare.
Well, he wasn't spare. He knew that his whole life.
I know, but that's just like that's sticking it to him hardcore. It's just like, yeah, that's right. I'm causing you problems, left, right, and
well,
center.
it was completely irrelevant once Louis was born.
Correct. The line of succession,
is
very interesting. Very interesting. Now,
it's
while we're on
bizarre, the whole
you want to talk
of monarchy.
How bizarre!
Well,
How bizarre.
there's bizarreness going on left, right, and center with pop monarchy at the moment. Guys, is Britney Spears dead?
She's not dead. She's just breaking down again.
Let's not be these people.
It is literally but the reason I mentioned it is literally every second TikTok that the conspiracy theories that she died months ago and all of this footage that she's twirling around is all pre-recorded footage that like people are going deep dives into proving that there's a green screen here and this look in her glasses here and like the power of conspiracy theories these days goes so
people have
deep.
nothing better to do.
These are supposed to be her like fans that all like judge Perez
that wanted her free.
TMZ, they judged Diane Sawyer for what they did, and these fucking people, what they're doing now is worse. Like it's horrific, absolutely fucking horrific. And they all should be ashamed of themselves.
And you know what's more traumatized? Like everyone's like, oh, her poor kids. This is more traumatizing, I would think.
Yeah.
They have to go. Well, is Mum dead? Is she crazy?
Yeah.
What's going on? What like we don't like blah blah blah. Like granted,
she
read them for filth. Like she read them for absolute filth. Those kids, and it was great. I love.
Well, they read her to filth too.
Yeah.
I love I wish more parents would do it, but it's great. But yeah, she's like, fuck them. She's like, fuck them kids. I'm like, you go.
That made her look bad, though. I'm sorry. Like,
it did make her look bad, but
no, it
didn't.
didn't.
Set the fucking example.
But not with like the millennial moms. It didn't make her look bad. I think with like older moms.
Yeah,
it made her.
The mums that bought the original records. Oh, you can't say that about your child. Yeah, you can. Kids are assholes. Deal with it.
Yeah. I don't know how to deal with you. And she was just straight up and honest. I'm scared of you. I don't know what the fuck to do. How am I supposed to raise a boy like you? Like, what am I supposed to do? Tell me what. Like, fuck, if my son acts like that, you better believe he's getting 10 times worse.
It's not about what she said. It's the fact that she's supposed to be the adult, and she's putting it out into the public arena, right? Like, these are your kids. Obviously, they're upset, right? They're upset about what's going on. There's some dynamics, whatever the fuck is going on. You're making it worse, right? They're already upset about what you're putting out into the public stratosphere. Now you're going after them in public? What the fuck? Like that part of it. But again,
but that is Britney Freed. That is Britney Freed. You know what I mean?
Well, but that's part of the issue, right? Like that's
but this like as you were saying, they can't have it both ways.
Isn't she pregnant?
No, she lost that baby a while ago.
Okay.
She like everyone was like rah 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 free Britney so she can do what she wants to do, and when she doesn't when she's not doing what people like they expect her to be making music and all this kind of stuff, that would be the last thing she would want to do. Do you know what I mean? Like why would she want to do that?
Oh God!
Like she was used and
force
abused.
her to make music.
Why? Why would you do that? Like she never has to work again a day in her life. Like
no.
Why bother?
Well, I certainly hope she's in Cabo enjoying her best life, and not in another conservatorship.
She was on. Well, see, there was interest. I did see it interesting. I went down the hole a little bit. That after the conservatorship was dissolved, there was paperwork for a conservatorship in Hawaii only, which is where she's been spending a lot of time.
Oh, God.
Dun, dun, dun. But apparently she's in New York now, so the plot thickens. We'll never know the truth unless she writes. Well, she's writing this book apparently, or is she? Can you write a book when you're dead? Who knows?
She is not.
We don't.
She's so.
I don't think she's dead.
Perez did. He even posted a video saying if she's in New York City, because there was some bullshit.
Paparazzi will find her.
Right.
Oh.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I'm glad she's being really smart about shit because
Yeah.
she's fucking a 40-year-old woman now.
Well,
Yeah.
her
I mean,
plan
it's
doesn't
her.
suggest she's capable of that.
Yeah.
I mean, and
Well,
it's
look,
really
we'll-
shitty out. Like, it's been freezing. It's raining today. Like, bitch could just be wearing a hoodie and sunglasses. Nobody would know who the fuck she is. Like, I'd be laying
Yeah.
low too. Fuck that. I'm staying in my
I'd be
hotel
laying-
room.
So we'll brush through a couple of sad news items because we don't want to focus on the bad stuff. But first
We
one,
don't?
Cher. No, well, Cher's mum passed away, Georgia Holt, this
I
week.
know.
Last week. She was a good lady. She was a sassy lady. Sassy lady. I like Cher. I like Georgia. She was good. So and this one came out of nowhere the other night.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Twitch
was rough.
DJ Ellen's DJ and former Anything Dance contestant, World of Dance judge. Death by suicide. Oh,
And that was planned too. Like,
you
like,
never know.
just
Yeah,
the details that you've heard. Like, he didn't do it at his house. Like, it was
No.
like a mile away from his home. Like, he didn't want like his kids to find, like, the way I'm thinking. I haven't read anything really recently, but like, you can imagine, like, he didn't want his kids to find him. Like, he didn't do it at his home, so his wife didn't have to clean anything up and walk into a bathroom where he did this. Like, I feel like he planned it, and it wasn't some kind of sudden thing. Like, where he just like woke up.
Most suicides are planned.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
just- I
that's
feel
one of the
awful.
things you always have to ask is, do you have a plan? You
Yeah.
know, and if they can voice a plan, you got to be doubly careful.
Yeah.
Right.
You know,
yeah.
But
That's just yeah. But there's even conspiracy theories about why he killed himself.
I know. My
and all this
God.
it's just like can
I was on a
can
kick
people
the other
just-
day. Don't
Can people
take
just
what I
not be sad? Can people just not
Right.
not be mentally well? And this
Yeah,
is the
no.
result.
Mental health is a national crisis.
Yeah.
You know, we've been saying it for a little bit here. We're not okay.
Like, oh, he was happy.
then-
he had 3 kids. He had a beautiful
But
wife.
why
he
does
had
that?
money,
Why does
he
there
had
have
a
to be? It
career,
doesn't have to be. Doesn't have to be this shadowy like government / reason
No,
/
no, I
Hollywood
don't-
cabal. It doesn't
Yeah.
have to be that.
I
The
don't
man
think
was
Ellen
not
hit
mentally
the
well.
hit on him. I don't believe any of that.
Like
shit.
yeah,
No.
Yeah, no.
does not have to
But
be
I
that.
also don't
The-
believe that Britney's dead.
Right.
Yeah. But
You know.
this is the world we're living in, and this
I
is why
know.
we have
I
this
don't
show
believe that
because
Tom
we
Hanks
have to try
eats
and make
babies.
sense of the bullshit. It's just like, okay, like he had mental illness and depression, obviously that he couldn't with. I would imagine being associated with the Ellen brand and that whole Queen of Smiles, everything's great, everything's happy all the time. That would weigh heavily, I can imagine, especially for his personality. His social media is all
Ellen's
about
been
good
over
vibes.
for a little bit.
Yeah,
People of color are the least likely to seek help in the case of depression. They fundamentally don't trust government-run services, and mental health, for the most part, is government-run. You know, I don't think there's anything diabolical about it.
No.
I just think that people of color don't seek mental health care. And we have to destigmatize mental health care because it is health care.
Yes,
You
it
know?
is.
Yeah.
but just like Aaron Carter was obviously not a well person. We don't need record industry hitmen coming to like.
No.
It's Aaron Carter. Like it's not. He's not dropping any information that's not freely out there. The man was not mentally well.
The Power
The man
Ranger.
was not. The man was
was
not
another
mentally
one.
well. JDF.
Yeah.
The man was not mentally well, and instead of focusing on that and making that something to grow from and to learn from and to, put a face to mental illness that we can and depression that we can relate to, like JDF, like Aaron Carter, these people that we have grown up with, there has to be ulterior motives. There has to be something else. It doesn't have to be something else. It can just be, I need help.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's
Well,
sad.
we got to
It's
make
very,
it
very sad.
okay to ask. You know?
Right?
We got to make it okay to ask. And apparently, he didn't feel like he could ask.
There's not really an answer to it, which is the sad thing, right? But it is a conversation that we need to keep having, and which is, you know,
absolutely
why shows like this exist.
We need to keep stressing the fact that mental health is healthcare, plain and simple.
100%.
Like, God bless his wife and his kids, because I mean, I can't even imagine what they're going through, and it's just awful. So.
All right, shall we veer completely left? Whee! I did have a whole storyline with the superhero vibe for the day, but there's been a few. It's weird how the show's pan out. We talked briefly about DC before, but they fired Superman.
I know. Can you believe
Henry Cavill after being told by the studio to say, I'm coming back as Superman, went into a meeting this week with James Gunn and got fired.
After he left his Netflix show.
After he left The Witcher.
Ooh.
It's like, that's hard. Like, if you knew that was coming, you'd like maybe hold off on that information. Do you know what I mean? That's some shady Hollywood dealings. It's like maybe hold off on that because you know that millions upon millions of dollars you thought you were gonna make from being Superman again. That's not happening.
Hopefully he had a play or pay contract.
Right, definitely. You would hope there would be some like if he didn't, I'm sure there would be some kind of big drama. But
I mean, how did nobody not see this coming after they canceled Wonder Woman 3?
Well, this all happened in the space
like
of
this week, right?
Yeah. Wonder Woman 3 got cancelled. They said that Aquaman 2 is the last Aquaman movie. Jason Momoa is going to play another character called Lobo. Apparently, he's been offered because James Gunn, who is the
new creative
the mastermind behind Guardians of the Galaxy, is now head of DC, and they are just
mind-fucking because Suicide Squad did not do well, and that was James Gunn's movie. It didn't do well.
Right.
It sucked. It tanked. It failed.
Which makes they're getting rid of, I would assume, this iteration of Superman, of Wonder Woman, of Aquaman. We still have the Flash movie coming out.
Who's playing the Flash?
It's it.
Ezra Miller.
I didn't know that.
Oh, and then apparently they were going to do a Batman movie with Michael Keaton.
They're going to do Batman Beyond with Michael Keaton, the Batman in the future. But that's like he's done done the Flash, he's done
Batgirl.
He's done Batgirl. Like what the amount of money that they are throwing around is just screams.
Wasted.
We have no plan. We have no plan. But their cash cow that they rely on is Harley Quinn. And today, literally before we went to air, the Joker 2 is filming. We get photos of Gaga as Harley.
Oh wow!
So what is happening? Like, is Margot Robbie out now as well? Is that done? Because this is like the real, like this is the Joaquin Phoenix Joker, and this is the Joaquin Phoenix universe's.
You sure it wasn't like a photo shoot for her?
No, this is she's filming the movie now.
Well, they said she was supposed to be on set until January, but it's supposed to be a fucking musical. What?
I feel like it's going to be one of those
Harley
left
Quinn,
of fields.
No, the Joker.
Joker. It's called Joker Folie à Deux, The Madness of Two, and it's meant to be set in Arkham Asylum, and it's like kind of a drug-induced / mental illness musical related thing. So think, did you guys ever see Repo, the Genetic Opera, back in the day?
No.
that people are discovering. So it's meant to be one of these left of field, weird fringe musical moments. So
Good.
we shall see. At
Good.
least Lady Gaga will be a pop star again for a moment.
Did you see Lady Gaga's little Wednesday dance TikTok?
Oh, yeah.
Not
I haven't
Lady
seen
Gaga,
Wednesday
no.
yet, but everyone's telling me to watch it. Everything's about
I haven't seen
Wednesday,
it
and I'm
either.
like, when
Well,
it gets to that level, I kind of go, do I need to?
I
Yeah.
turned it on last night for the first time in a couple of days because things been going on, and like every video was that fucking song. Like,
I want to
damn it,
dance, dance.
God
Gaga's
damn
like,
it.
thank you.
Yeah.
All right, one more comic book / movie related thing. So a bit of controversy this week because Elizabeth Olsen has been nominated. Well, Disney / Marvel have put Elizabeth Olsen forward for Best Actress at the Oscars for her role in Doctor Strange.
Why do you think she was bad?
I think she was brilliant, but
I think
this
she's
is
brilliant
the.
too.
But this is what we have to talk about.
To get their stick out of their ass and start allowing for things that the public appreciates. The public appreciates superhero movies.
No, okay, I'm fine with that.
And there's some fucking brilliant performances in these superhero
Sure,
movies.
but I don't know that was it. I think what she did on her show actually.
WandaVision, yes.
WandaVision was brilliant.
I think there was a couple scenes in there that were like, oh.
It's hard to tell because
Hey,
can you separate? Oh, Vicky.
Oh, hey. That's my
All
cousin.
superheroes have a mental illness. Why do my mental illness is such an issue? Very good, Vicky. I enjoyed that. Good quote. But, yeah, I feel like I don't know that she had enough screen time in that movie for that performance to be the one. If it was as the character of Wanda and the journey that character has been through and the emotion that she displays, because Elizabeth Olsen is an amazing actress. If you watch her movies,
she did not have a significant amount of screen time. But
if you watch the movies outside of her Marvel stuff, she's an amazing actress.
Oh, absolutely.
But is that snobbery? Is that snobbery just because this is popular?
She's great.
Yeah.
You know? I mean,
when you've got people like...
I'm so out of my element here. The worst.
Musician dies.
Yeah.
Come on, that's an iconic screen scene.
And the kids and all that kind of stuff. But you've got people like Jennifer Aniston, you know, Oscar award-winning Jennifer Aniston, saying that Marvel movies are diminishing the quality. I know, that's the joke.
Yeah, okay.
Is that diminishing the quality of movies?
Oh, fuck off, Jen. Fuck off.
Didn't you just make a Netflix movie with Adam Sandler twice? Like,
yeah.
Yep.
And that's not to say anything about Jennifer Aniston, but
and I don't. Yeah.
Glass Houses and Stones.
I don't have a problem with Adam Sandler's movies either. I love Adam Sandler's movies.
Yeah.
You know.
But what makes something more worthy of critical acclaim than another thing?
Well, that's
just because this is popular media.
Well, is it supposed to be like realistic and like you could suspend belief? Like,
yes, the suspension of disbelief.
Yeah. It's got to pull you in.
That's the whole premise of any movie.
That you're forgetting that they're acting,
cinema.
Right? The whole point of the Oscars, you're forgetting that they're acting. That you could believe that that they become that character.
Mm-hmm.
We're correct. That is the
Oscars.
Yes,
correct.
So,
well, that's the premise of cinema in general.
Right.
Yeah. Otherwise, it'd be a documentary.
So
no, I
know. I'm being funny.
Right, but I mean,
funny.
you know what I mean? People can't act, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because they're in a fucking blockbuster doesn't mean that they're good at their job. You know what I'm saying? Like, You watch Jason Bateman. Jason Bateman is Jason Bateman in every fucking thing he does.
So is Julia Roberts. So is Julia Roberts.
Right, but I'm not. But again, like they're still enjoyable. You know what I mean? Like
she's got some Oscars on the shelf. Barbara Streisand never gets that far away from Barbara Streisand. She's got a fucking Oscar. You know, come on.
Julia Roberts.
Listen, Jason Bateman was amazing in Ozark. I
love
but he was still
okay.
Jason
He
Bateman.
was Marty though, but he played it to a fucking T. Like if that's Jason Bateman, then fuck Jason Bateman. Then he did great playing himself.
Oh, I totally.
But like, I mean,
twice.
I totally fuck Jason Bateman.
Yeah.
Twice.
Just say, like, oh my god,
twice on Thursdays. You know.
I
All right, we're getting heated. We're getting heated, but I want your opinion on these next two stories for the View from here. It's a double up.
Go.
Okay, controversial. Controversial this next one because it's dressed in a Texas style coat, but we can argue the fact. There is a bill in Texas at the moment that wants to ban social media.
Oh.
For anyone that is not a legal adult.
You know good and goddamn well that this is because all those Gen Zs showed up at the last election and voted against the Republican Party. They don't give a rat's ass about protecting anybody but their fucking selves. This is about all those Gen Zs that are going to turn 18 before the next fucking election. Fuck you! That's what this is about.
And this is why I chose this topic.
We need a clip of that. We need a clip.
That's why I chose this topic. But all right, let's play devil's advocate. So a lot of people are saying that this is going to silence, trans, gay youth.
Absolutely.
Texas, but on the upside of things, I'm very, very glad that social media wasn't huge when I was a teenager. Like, they do not understand that this now has repercussions for the rest of your life. These images, what you say, what you do, will be out on the internet for the rest of ours are like safely tucked away in disposable cameras and, and stuff like that. The stupid shit that we did.
Microfiche for some of us.
Microfiche.
Damn.
But I think, and this is just my idea. I really think that in this I know, right?
Baby Vera, bath and play.
In this modern world where things are changing, this is something that they should learn about in school.
Why do they have to learn about it in school when none of the fucking adults have learned about it? When the stuff that has consequences going out there with Elon Musk and with fucking President Trump and all that irresponsible
isn't that the job of an adult?
They're adults and they don't know better.
Isn't that the job of a parent? Isn't that the job of a parent, of adult, of a community raising children for the better of the future?
Not that I get a crash course on Facebook or Twitter or whatever the fuck. At my job, I have HR classes telling me that about social media and about how I have to conduct myself around other fucking people. And these children and kids in high school don't get that kind of class. No. But us adults do. We have to conduct ourselves in the workplace. But these kids can't conduct themselves in school. And yet they run rampant with social media. It doesn't, I mean, I get why they don't want to ban it, Vicky. But like, I feel like they should, like, why not? Why not? Like, what would it hurt? Oh, I never for my life.
It's kind of, she's blacked out.
That's why the lights went
in New York.
God has spoken.
No,
it's we're kind of like in this strange situation where I'm gonna take Chris. She's right. All right, she's taking us back. We're in this strange situation where kids need they need, especially here in Australia, we need to go backwards to go forwards. Like, kids don't know how to cook. Kids don't know how to do, like, these are the things they should be learning. They should be learning how to, balance their checkbook, do taxes,
change a tire,
all that kind of stuff. The idea is to educate them to be adults, not to. And I had a bit of a rant about this on my social media because we've had our high school graduates go out and get their scores to get into university. And so I know so many people that get to this part of the year and they get devastated because they don't get the score that they need to get into the course they want to do at the moment. Do you know what I mean? We should be treating these kids more like human beings and teaching them how to exist in the world than what job they're going to get. Because how many of us have stuck with one job our entire lives? You haven't. You can change
how many people
your mind.
Got to be what they thought they were going to be at 18.
But they don't even get taught how to do the fucking job.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I think we, from my generation forward, have failed as parents. We give our children too many gifts at Christmas. We give in on the phone. We give in on the sleepovers. We don't want to say no to our children like we were said no to.
Why can't we have a sleepover?
Well, no, we never. The parents give into it. They say, no, you can't have a sleepover that weekend. Dad's out of town, and then all of a sudden, mom's alone with 6 kids. I mean,
I think. And it's more about
hypothetical, Jeff. I can't name a name.
It seems to be more about gearing your child to be successful in the eyes of other people than to be a fully formed person.
Well,
successful in their own right. It doesn't mean just because you're not a lawyer or a doctor or anything doesn't make you less successful than anyone else. It makes you less financially stable. Yes. But if that's not what you want to do,
I believe we need to. But I believe we need to raise our children different. I believe we need to limit screen time. There are studies that prove that any screen time, changes the way your brain is wired. That you don't see the world the same way when you see it in 60-second gigabytes.
Yeah.
So limit the screen time, but you don't limit the outlet. Social media is a lot of fun for a lot of kids. I mean,
until we get on there and ruin it for them.
Yeah.
I'm doing a TikTok dance.
I'm gonna do a TikTok dance and embarrass my family and friends.
Yeah.
Exciting times. I love it.
In a minute,
there is Yeah. As I said, there is no simple answer. I said in my comment, it's too late to put the genie back in the bottle, but you can instruct people on what to wish for. You know what I mean? You can give them guidance as to how.
Limiting screen time.
Yeah.
And I say that as the 4 of us come to you through your screen.
Just don't limit your screen time when it comes to us. That would be much appreciated.
Your eardrums if you're listening.
Yeah, your eardrums. You know what?
Yeah.
One more before we go. We're going to go a little bit over time today, but that's okay. Who cares? Because we all grew up of a certain generation where it was freely available to us, or we could buy them off somebody. New Zealand has first in the world, banning cigarettes. So the new tobacco law in New Zealand states that no, you can't ever be sold tobacco if you are born on or after January 2009.
Ooh, that's amazing.
So they have a goal to so they've reduced the retailer, like the retailers allowed to sell tobacco from 6,000 to 600, and they hope to be smoke-free completely by 2025.
Was that 12 years? What is that?
2025?
Enough for all the
No,
smokers.
I'm saying like 2009.
Yeah.
2009,
What do you think?
we are currently 13.
Do we, if people want to poison themselves, do we have a right to tell them no?
Well, again, just jumping back to our list, it's about education. Here in this country, the statistics for under 21 smoking have gone way down since we instituted smoking education in schools.
And now they're all vaping. And look at their lungs. But that's okay. Who doesn't love a popcorn lung? Who doesn't love a popcorn lung? Said Christine's like, where's my
I can't say anything. We
gotta try to keep the population in check.
Cancer's a sucky way to go.
All I know is,
you know, look, if they've got respiratory issues from COVID or from vaping, who cares? You know, 6 of 1.
Or pollution in the air from fluorohydrocarbons, who cares?
Microplastics all up in your business. Vera, how you feeling? You ready?
I'm so warm, I can't stand it.
I'm not gonna very venti.
All right, I'm not going to cut it out this week, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for Vera event. All right, V, here we go. 3, 2, 1, third.
All right, kids. As it happens quite often, this vent started off as its own thing, but it has morphed into almost every single thing we've talked about tonight. I want to talk about the responsibility of a free press. We all know that a free press is a good thing. It is permanent. It's one of the 5 things permanently enshrined in the Bill of Rights in the very first amendment. Not the one that all of the Republicans skip over to get to their favorite amendment, number 2. But the First Amendment clearly enshrines the right to a free press, to redress the sins of the government and to take to task people who are lying to the public. Now, has this free press been used to do all those things? Sometimes yes, sometimes no. You know, we know the legacy of William Randolph Hearst and the Yellow Journalists, when Hearst said out loud that I own the paper, I can pick the winner. You know, we know that the medium is the message from Marshall McLuhan in the 70s, that everything drives the news. But how has the news failed us? You know, the news, I got to get my notes, damn it. I thought I had it memorized, but then we talked about other shit. When the press fails, smoking and cancer. Okay. The industry has known since the 20s that smoking caused cancer, but it wasn't until the 70s when the statistics were irrefutable and everybody knew someone who died of cancer that the media started to report it. You know, as with civil rights, everybody knew that there were lynchings in the South. Everybody knew that there were towns with signs that said, don't let the sun set on you here, that they could drive down a southern road and see Black people hanging from trees. But nobody reported on it until the 60s when there was video and suddenly you couldn't stop. Everybody's known for a long time that there was police brutality, but it didn't really become a problem till somebody could prove it, like with George Floyd. Then suddenly the first male white cop was prosecuted. Now, climate change. People have known for decades that the climate was slowly warming and that we were creating carbon overload in our atmosphere. But it didn't become a problem until people started seeing the ice caps melt. And now the media has morphed into, you know, social media where you have all sorts of information bombarding us all day long, you know, and the media has failed. And like Trump has had unlimited access to social media and to spread disinformation, to spread his agenda, to spread his propaganda. Putin, the dictator of Russia, has been using social media to spread disinformation for a long time. The anti-vax movement can be traced to Russian bots, you know, but how has this media succeeded? And this is what we have to look at. We have to look at the things that the mainstream media is failing us on, but the social media is winning on. We would not know about the women in Iran if it were not for social media. These brave women are standing up against the dictatorship, and they are being killed for their beliefs. You know, we wouldn't know about gays with guns if it wasn't for social media. Last night, there was a drag show where Proud Boys showed up with guns, and there was about 20 of them standing at the drag show threatening, and hundreds of gays with guns showed up to stand them down. You know, these are things that we need to know. These are sound bites. These are information that we would not get if we didn't have social media. So what is the point I'm trying to make? The point is that free press and free speech, no matter how many fucking times it fails us, we have to support it, because the times that it succeeds are the times that we need. I'm done, Steve.
I know, I'm trying. It's not working. It's not working. Look, there is one piece of social media that I pray we never lose again, and you've got to see it.
Yeah.
Just warms everyone's heart. You know, we got to keep it alive. We're staying alive. We'll be back with you next week in some form or other with some people, whoever they are. If you think you know someone who can hang with this group, then please.
If you think you are someone who can hang with this
or
group,
if you are someone that can hang with this group, and you're not afraid to get on the internet and share your feelings and your opinions, please inbox us at Uncensored Radio. We're going into a fresh new year, so why not have some fresh new faces? But there is something fresh and new to end the show with. Exciting for just probably me, but Scream 6 is coming out on the 10th of March, and it's in New York City, Christina! I'm good! We're coming again.
And when I saw that trailer, dead on balls accurate. You have no idea how perfectly accurate that trailer was.
Cut to Christina.
That subway is fucking creepy. I went to a Yankee game once, and there was like this homeless guy with like no teeth hanging over me, just being like, "I love you, I love you,
oh,
I love you." I was like, "Get me the fuck off of this subway!" I was so terrified. Never again. Never again.
Oh dear. And we love you like that guy loved Christina on the subway.
Yeah.
So until next week,
bye,
keep
Ricky.
your
Thank you for
opinions
joining.
uncensored and join the conversation. Bye.
I think we're stuck.
I love you. I love you.
I love you.